Welcome to Learn Yourself. Today we are going to study about greenhouse and greenhouse gases and greenhouse effect. And in turn we are going to study a global warming. These topics are from ICSE Standard 9 syllabus. So let us first understand that what is a greenhouse effect. Greenhouse gases are warming up the earth's surface. That is known as greenhouse effect. This is a very rough idea. Now we will see it in detail, that what all are the greenhouse effect and why they are warming up the earth's surface. Now what all are the greenhouse effect? Carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, oxides of nitrogen and CFCs, that is chlorofluorocarbons, are termed as greenhouse gases. Now greenhouse gases contributing in retaining heat to earth. Now suppose if this is our earth and this is a sun, then a layer of greenhouse gases is here. This is greenhouse gases. So these gases will retain heat to earth and because of that the earth atmospheric temperature will rise up. Now this temperature will not rise up in any of the one particular region, but it will rise up on whole entire earth. So that's why it is happening globally, and that's why it is known as global warming. Greenhouse effect warming up the earth's surface. And what is global warming? The greenhouse effect results in rising up the temperature of the earth, and this effect is globally, and that's why it is known as global warming, because globally it is warming up the earth. It is warming up the earth, so that's why it is known as global warming, and this will caused by the greenhouse gases. What all are the greenhouse gases? Carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, oxides of nitrogen and chlorofluorocarbons are the greenhouse gases. Now what will happen when greenhouse gases will be there and when greenhouse gases will not be there? This is our atmosphere without greenhouse gases, and this is greenhouse gases. So when the greenhouse gases will not be there, then some of the sun rays will come to the earth, some of the sun rays will retain in the earth, and that heat energy will be retained and some of the energy will radiated back. So the total sun rays, what all sun rays are coming to the earth, from those sun rays some of the heat energy will be retaining by the earth and some of the radiation and heat energy will be radiated back. So the balance on the earth's atmospheric temperature will be maintained in this case. Now when the greenhouse gases will be there, so when the sun energy and sun rays will come and fall on the earth, so in turn they should go back, so the balance will be maintained, but this greenhouse gases will retain them here and they won't allow them to go back. So that's why the earth's surface is retaining the maximum heat radiation which is falling on it. So that's why globally the temperature is rising up because of this greenhouse gases. Earlier the radiation were allowed to go back, so the balance of the earth's atmospheric temperature was maintained. Now because of the presence of greenhouse gases, the radiation which are allowed to go back will not go back, and those radiation also will stay on earth's surface and it will rise up the temperature of the atmosphere, and earth's surface will become warmer day by day, and this will cause a global warming. So this is complete phenomena is known as greenhouse effect, because this effect is caused due to the greenhouse gases, and these gases are generating from a man-made activity and causing from the man-made pollutants. Earlier we have seen all the major pollutant sources, and the same way we are discussing about the greenhouse gases. sources. So there are two major type of source. One is via natural sources and other one is via man-made sources. So first we are discussing carbon dioxide. So under carbon dioxide, first we will discuss the natural sources. So first activity is respiration. Respiration we can count a major activity under natural sources because all the animals, all the humans, then all the plants and vegetation do respiration process and they all exhale carbon dioxide. So what all carbon dioxide are coming in the atmosphere, in that the natural activity has its major share. If we will see in human beings or in the animal, then whenever the glucose is oxidizing, we will get carbon dioxide and water. So in all the animals, whenever the glucose is they are using or when glucose is oxidizing, the carbon dioxide will be generated. Then second is natural degradation of plants and animals. A major source under natural activity that they are producing carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. Now under man-made sources, the first is burning of coal, second is natural gas. Natural gas is methane. So when methane will burn, so it will react with oxygen and it will give us carbon dioxide and water. So when the natural gas will burn, it will give us carbon dioxide. Then industrial activities, all the industrial activities, all the manufacturing plant are releasing huge amount of carbon dioxide. Then chemical industries, quick lime manufacturing, sugar manufacturing, these are some of the example of manufacturing plant. Then last is exhaust from automobile. This is also causing a major pollution of carbon dioxide. That exhaust from automobile. All the automobile are using a petrol and fossil fuel for combustion. So through fossil fuel combustion, they are generating oxides of carbon. So majorly they are contributing in the amount of carbon dioxide in atmosphere. Our another greenhouse gas is methane. The formula is CH4. So under natural sources, the marsh gas which is released by vegetable is a major source of methane gas. Then it is known as marsh gas. Then natural gas which contains 75% of methane is the major source under natural activity. Then coal pockets also contains methane. Now under man-made activities, the agriculture activities, when a certain crop they are growing, then those crops also releasing methane like rice paddy fields. So through rice paddies, the methane will be released in the atmosphere. Then certain chemical process also released methane in the atmosphere. Now next is oxides of nitrogen. So under natural sources, the anaerobic respiration, then activities of microorganism in the soil or under the soil which they are release the oxides of nitrogen. Then under man-made activities, the agriculture use of fertilizer is a major source of releasing oxides of nitrogen in the atmosphere. Then automobile exhaust and burning biomass also are one of the major sources which are releasing oxides of nitrogen in the atmosphere. Then last is CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons. In any of the natural activity, the CFCs are not releasing because CFC is a chemical and this chemical gas is manufactured and is synthesized in laboratory. Now where we are using it, so in coolants, in AC, in cleaning solvents, and through all these activities, these aerosols will be generated and will be released in the atmosphere. So all these are the greenhouse gases, and if you will see, then the share of man-made sources are major compared to the natural sources. Now in coming videos, we are going to discuss the impact of greenhouse gases. So this is all about this topic. If you have any doubt, please comment in a comment box or you can write me at my email address. Don't forget to subscribe, learn yourself. I'll see you in next video. Till then, keep learning, keep sharing.